Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Mood, and this is Art Mood. Flawless intro. Um, so essentially, I play games that have pretty decent art, and I talk about it. Or just doesn't have to be just really good. I don't know, character designs. It could be just a really good setting or something, and then I talk about it whilst I play it. Or I just let the work speak for itself. I've been meaning to play this game for replay it for a while. Um, I played it, I guess, when it came out, and I think it came out in 2011, which was ages ago. I mean, that was like 2 consoles ago. Yeah, weird, but yeah. So this game was part of a movement called Operation Rainfall. Essentially, if you go to Japan or you just check out a lot of Japanese games, you know Japan has way more RPGs there that just stay in Japan generally. So I guess the idea is that people wanted more RPGs released here. Well, in North America anyway. To be fair, JRPGs, you do see a lot more of them now in shops and stuff. But initially, um, they wouldn't bring so many of them out here. You know, you'd get your Tales of Symphonious and stuff, especially with Nintendo games. Nintendo, especially here, they generally just they brought out games that they knew would sell like hotcakes. So yeah, there was this kind of movement to try and get three particular games out in the West. I say West, but mostly North America. The first one is Xenoblade Chronicles, which did pretty well. I mean, it's just about what 4 games now, and the last one came out just last year. You have the last story, which was made by a team from Square Enix. I don't. I mean, I have all three of these games, by the way. Uh, but yeah, I don't really like the last story that much, but it's not a bad game. Just not my cup of tea. I mean, it's really short. It's just kind of there. Um, and then you have this game, Pandora's Tower, which was made by the same people that made Jump Ultimate Stars. I'm dating myself by saying that because Jump Ultimate Stars came out like, I don't know, when I was 18, and now I'm like freaking almost 34. So yeah, pretty old. Um, I think it was the first original game because essentially they would make games based on like big IPs. So yeah, they picked the Wii because they wanted to kind of utilize the Wii's capabilities, the controls and such. Um, and essentially, yeah, honestly, this game is fantastic. I mean, the trailer, the frame rate in the trailer is not great that you're looking at now, but the game itself looks better than this. I actually don't know who did the art for this game. Actually, I usually look this stuff up, but I haven't actually. Let me look that up real quick. But first, let me start the game story, and I'll also explain the premise whilst when there's a time. So yeah, just enjoy the cutscene. And again, I haven't played this game in years, so I have to relearn a lot. Let's go with 2 English. All right. Oh, it's probably just gonna say the name on the screen, right? Like the illustrator or artist. Technical art. What is that?
This way, quick.
Tsuyoshi Sato? Huh.
This girl. If you don't act to help her, she won't be human much longer.
What are you?
Slowly but surely, she will become a beast. There, behold the 13 towers. Elena, no doubt you're keen to return to your old self as soon as humanly possible. Still hideous, no matter how many times you see it.
And once we get there, then
Come, let's not tarry here. No doubt the army are close behind.
Alright. It's probably an extra cutscene and then, yeah.
This chain. Take it.
Very important.
You need it to get hold of all that beast flesh. The flesh is for a ceremony, you see, to get her back to her old self.
Mavda, I want to go too.
I'll be back.
You'd best head off without delay.
So, you pretty much go to this one particular place, but it's split into like multiple dungeons. So it's all these towers that kind of converge to make one bigger tower. And of course, all the towers have like little things about it that are kind of different. Not little, like they're all quite different locations, and yeah. So, actually, this is probably going to explain the gameplay just a bit if we go further. Oh, what's this chain about? Okay. Alright. Ooh, can I examine it? What can I examine? Oh. It appears to be one of the gods of Eos. He bears a chain and a symbol of wood. Alright. Medicine. So, what's this game about? Very briefly. Okay, you can't see it now, but actually, now I'll just play the game a little bit because it's gonna explain itself, and then you're gonna be like, "Ooh, I get it now." Okay. Again, forgive me because I have not played this game in like over a decade. The gameplay is quite interesting because you use the A button on the Wii remote to attack, and use the nunchuck for chain stuff, I believe. I haven't played it for a while though, so let me just try and pick up everything you pass by. I think the lighting is pretty dark, so I might have to change the. So as you can see, um, when you defeat enemies, you're meant to take like flesh from them, and actually, it feels weird to explain it now because you're pretty much just gonna see it shortly. It's behind this door. Okay. Few tutorials, huh? Alright. Oof. It's weird looking at that level 1 screen. I think the game will kind of just explain itself more as I keep playing. But yeah. Okay. And then you exit the tower. By the way, I don't know how long I'm playing this for. Today, we just played enough that I don't know, fills up a good amount of time. 12:01, maybe. And you got this nice place. You get a look around. You can see the towers from here. It's quite. I actually do like the design of all the chains holding this like. Uh, would you call it an island? I guess it's like a piece of land, in the air. Let's see. Can I zoom in? Nope. I can't use my zoom here. Okay. It's actually quite a cool setting, honestly. And you have this little observatory that you go to, and it's like an important part of the game.
Air on your back.
Back in one piece, I see. So, have you brought us back flesh for the ceremony?
Yes.
Here. Go on now.
Oh,
Take a bite.
you want me to eat this?
I see what the problem is. Folks in this country are believers in Ios. You're forbidden to eat meat, aren't you? Now this little morsel is beast flesh, freshly cut from servant beasts.
Oh, what?
Come now, girl. Eat it down.
Elena.
I've never eaten meat.
Well, if you don't eat it, your fate will be sealed. You'll grow more and more monstrous. And there'll be no happy ending for you and young Aaron.
Wait.
Elena!
Yeah, that's what McDonald's does to me. Can't eat it anymore.
That's it. The curse.
I can't actually remember why she has the curse.
In the heart of the continent of Imperia lies the kingdom of Illyria. At its remotest edge, hundreds of leagues from the capital of Helicon, a forbidding wasteland stretches to the furthest horizon, Orcanus. Deep within this desolate expanse where none may set foot, the earth has been torn asunder to form a rift extending over thousands of leagues, known simply as the Scar. At its center, suspended above this fathomless fissure, are the 13 towers. Towers of all sizes, interlink and intertwine, each playing their part in the intricate design, fusing to become one single vast fortress. Held in place by 12 chains that grip the walls of the surrounding cliffs, the towers loom like a spider in its web, seeming to inhabit a space beyond the normal world. The bristling turrets of the towers serve a purpose. They bind the earth together, preventing the scar from widening and tearing the world itself apart.
Name drop! I mean, it didn't drop the name, but, you know. That's where we're going. I don't know why it's called Pandora's Tower, actually, thinking about it.
You're back. You made it.
Yes.
Thank you, Aaron. And you too, Mother. Oh, this is wonderful. I can go back to my village.
Don't get too far ahead of yourself, young lady. The curse is far from being lifted. There, on your back. Not so long as that mark remains.
The curse hasn't been lifted. What do you mean? But I'm normal again.
Only for a while. So long as you have that on your back, the curse will slowly take hold.
You mean the meat? I can't stomach any more.
Well, I'm afraid you're going to have to. Otherwise, things are only going to get worse. To think the maiden at the Harvest Festival would end up forced to eat meat. Why, that's because of the curse, of course.
Well, yeah, we know that, but, like, why does she have it?
Why, indeed. How would I know? Why, yes. Poor Elena is not the first to be cursed in this way.
What happened to the others?
All sorts of things. Some fell into the hands of the Illyrian army and were dealt with. All you have to do is to keep bringing beast flesh back from the towers. Though that will only weaken the curse, it won't hold it back forever.
What do you mean, weaken the curse?
When Elena consumes the flesh, her changes will reverse. But this respite is only temporary. If you leave her as she is, the poor girl's transformation will continue unabated. If you can't slow the curse's progress, she will never be human again. You've got a memory like a sieve. My name's Mavda, and don't you forget it. I told you this already. My people are the Vestra, and we are traveling merchants. You forgot already? Dearie me, I introduced you. This old fellow is my boon companion. He's rather shy and retiring, I'm afraid. Oi, you up there. That's right, isn't it?
Okay. Fair enough.
So this is to be my life? To be cooped up in here, eating foul flesh? Must I learn to live like this? Can I not lift the curse?
Lifting the curse, you say? Well, now.
Oh, do tell me, Mavda, please!
Aaron, you must head back to the towers. Deep within each one, a master awaits you. Defeat these masters and return here with their flesh. If Elena eats this flesh, the mark on her back will fade, and she may be human once more.
No! I won't hear of it! How can I ask Aaron to face such dangers for my sake?
Oh, it was fun. It's fun for me.
Of course, that's easier said than done. Oh, that reminds me. I have a little something for you.
More things? She's very generous.
This belongs to my people. It's called the Oraculous Chain. And now to take just a little of Elena's lovely hair.
What?
It's for Aaron's sake.
So this is pretty much the really important part of the game. This particular feature.
I take it this is your first time. Quite a sight, is it not? My people, the Vestra, are the heirs to a special power. We can control the chains of destiny, the invisible ties that bind people together. Aaron, hold out your hands. It seems you know what you're doing, so I will entrust this to you. Now, wherever you go, you will always be connected to Elaine.
Yeah. So being connected to her is also quite important. It's but yeah. So a lot of cutscenes in the beginning to get the story out of the way, I guess. I wonder how Elena is. If I press the Z button, it'll automatically point to her wherever she is. Kind of useful feature. So, two things. If you look at the interface, you can see like a little circle at the very bottom left, right? So that essentially represents Elena's. It's like a Elena's beast transformation gauge thingamabob. Um, Pretty much whenever you go into the tower, right? You have a certain amount of time to come back, and you have to give a flash, essentially, to halt the transformation. And there's different qualities of flesh. Of course, if you give her the flesh of like the boss, that's the best flesh. You need to pretty much go to each tower, do all of these things, get flesh, give it to her so that the gauge goes down or fills up again. I can't remember. I think when it empties, that's a problem. So you want to kind of stop that. And then just above there's that yellow thing we saw in the cutscene. It's your bond to her. You know, like in the Persona games, there's dungeoning, but then you also have to hang out with people and get closer with them. And then when you get close to them, like there's like benefits to it. So getting close to her actually gives you a lot of different things in the game. It's like Zelda, so you get a lot of things playing through the game, like better weapons, more storage, leveling up. You also get accessories and stuff. So not completely like Zelda, but yeah. So getting close to her is very important. So we have to talk to her now.
Harry. Yesterday was a long day, wasn't it? I'm still a bit dazed, but I think I'm all right. Thanks for worrying about me.
Yeah. So you have to give her stuff. I don't think I have anything that she might want. So I just start the game. Yeah. But later I'll be able to.
I have to eat Master Flash in order to lift the curse, but it's so dangerous for you, Aaron. Eating the monster flesh is the only way I can stay human.
And then you talk to the lady here.
Make yourselves at home. You'll be here for a while. You can't afford to wander too far. The army will be looking for you.
They're still after us?
Without doubt. But you're safe here.
What is this place?
This was the observatory the Illyrian army used to keep an eye on the 13 towers. But no one uses it anymore. I doubt they'll look here.
Really? You have just a place with 13 towers that is over a ravine and no one cares to just come here anymore? I've got you.
Quick on the uptake, aren't you? Well, that's how things stand. What do you need?
Yeah, you can buy things for her that she might
Here's
like.
what's in stock today.
And you can also just do things like, yeah, so for example, you have flower seeds here. You give them to her. She plants them outside and then she gets happy, you know? A leather belt, that's quite useful for you as the character because then you can carry more things. Some of these you get pretty much to get certain things like weapon. I don't know if it's weapons, but certain things in the game you need to like make them. So she can sell. She sells like materials and such.
Was there something else you wanted?
Sorry. Yeah, certain things break, but I
Select the
can't
item you
remember
wish to
what
create.
actually
Was there
breaks.
something else you wanted? Choose a weapon to forge.
And yeah, you can increase the attack power of your
Was there
weapons,
something else you
which is
wanted?
pretty useful because essentially you have to go into a tower uh, and you have to try and make progress each time you go into the tower, and you have to get the flesh from the beasts, and then when you pretty much having a stronger weapon means you can get further in the tower because you can take down enemies quicker, you can get their flesh, you can come back, you can give them to her. It helps with backtracking essentially.
The treetop tower was once used to grow plants for food. The followers of the way of Ios eat no meat, so it must have been an important place. It's a fine irony that you've ended up going there in search of beast flesh, is it not? Was there something else you wanted? If you've got hunks of flesh you don't need, I'll gladly take them off your hands. You want to know what I'll do with it? Let's just say there's a market for all sorts of things. Oh, and there's one more thing I should mention. Monster flesh is still just raw meat, so it will go off. I'm afraid I can't give you a good price for rotting meat. Before rushing off to another tower, come and see me with any flesh you might have. Was there something else you wanted? Oh, be sure to take this with you. You don't need to give me anything in return. We help each other out, you see.
A harvest of horror. Okay. A harvest of horror? Rumors have been running riot since the chaos that erupted at the Harvest Festival. All of the rumors share a common thread, that a maiden became a beast. The singer at the festival was transformed into a beast that bears its fangs at the assembled throngs. Weird word. Is that a common word? I don't know. The Illyrian army has said nothing since announcing that no casualties have resulted, but they are thought to be in hot pursuit of the maiden and her companions. What is the true story?
Farewell for now.
And then she goes away. I should make a record of all that has happened so far. I think that's a way to do it. I forgot how you save in this game. Yeah, so kind of it's not really a spoiler per se, but essentially to get the best ending you have to get maximum affinity with her, so she needs to like you a lot, and then yeah, you get like, I think it's like 4 or 5 different endings. The easiest ending to get is pretty much just going to a tower, not finding any meat, bringing it back to her, and then yeah. which might happen in this playthrough at least once. So it's always good to save before you go to a tower. That's how you save. Okay, fair enough. This is where you store stuff. Some locations you can go to, they're just sort of there. Because Elena pretty much goes around the area. You know, it's like stuff to do, and sometimes you find stuff like this, I guess. I remember getting this game mostly because I liked the gameplay. Lamp, cool. Essentially, I think, and I also got this special edition, which I can't show a picture of here, but it's in a steelbook case. Very cool. I think it also comes with an art book. So maybe one day on this channel we'll take a look at it. But for now, the oraculous chain is the treasure of our people, passed down from generation to generation. The power hidden inside this mighty chain grows, and it is the cornerstone of all the gifts and arcane abilities of our people. However, its power is not what it once was, and we cannot use it as our forefathers once did. For the Vestra to return to their former glories, the chain must be restored. So a lot of what happens in this game, like, you just have to kind of read about it, which makes sense. It's set in a completely different world, and you kind of just need to you know, just learn it. Like, another thing I also like is Mavda, I think that's her name. She gives you like these little newspapers every so often, so you find out what's kind of going on outside the towers, you know. And yeah, you have all these notes that you get throughout the game that explain more about that world. It kind of fleshes it out, no pun intended. And even more interesting is that you find stuff that you can't read, so you have to give it to Elena to translate. And then you go into the tower, and then later in the game you can go back and then find out what she, you know, find out what she translated. And I can't break these. So yeah, just pretty much every time you go to the tower, you just come back and then look around, and something might be different. Also, you try to find things to just give to Elena so she likes you more. I don't know. Anyway, so I found a lamp, so I'm just gonna give that to her.
Hearing that kind of thing is bound to put anyone on edge.
I like the idea that, you know, I mean, I called it this episode "Girl Stops Being Vegetarian to Eat Meat Instead." I like that as a concept because they could have easily just made her like a, you know, an omnivore or something. But you actually see her grow as a person from eating meat. I mean, not grow as a person, but like there's a little drama to it, which I like. Especially since she's meant to be this pure lady that doesn't eat meat because it's against her religion. So, yeah. So, the bag. And trinkets. And then give it to her.
What
Okay.
a beautiful lamp. I can't wait to see what it looks like when it's lit. It's such a warm light, don't you think? Huh? Thank you. This'll add some cheer to the evenings. Yes, Aaron?
I don't think she can do
That
anything
lamp
else.
gives off a lovely light, Aaron. I'll never tire of looking at it.
Restoring the chain.
Mavda told me that the Oraculous chain is not yet at its peak. It used to be even more powerful, it seems. Still, it's doing a good job of protecting you, Aaron, so I'm very grateful for it.
So, sorry, wrong one. The chain is pretty much the big part of this game, the game mechanic. And, yeah, essentially you have to do stuff in the game to make the chain stronger. Because having a longer chain means you can do actually a lot more damage. But which you'll see soon enough. Yeah, you can sleep here and heal, but let's go to the towers instead. There we go. It's a little dark. So it's a little similar to Neo in that, you know, if I die or I leave, if I get that door open, then I can skip a lot of the dungeon to just go through there instead. I don't know. There we go. So go keep an eye out for that little circle on the right. So at the moment we're safe. Oh, okay. Target with cursor. Da 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 da. Yeah, so this game is very reminiscent of Zelda. It's very cool, and yeah, I think this game is awesome. I mean, to be fair, I like Zelda in general, so you know, I think that's another thing that just made me finish this game. Not 100%, but you know, I wanted to get the best ending. I also do like that time slows down when you use the chain, because you have to aim with the Wii remote, so you know, it would suck if oh, okay. And then you tug it with the swing of the remote. just pick up everything. And there we go. So now we can open that door, and then we can backtrack all the way here again. Oh, there we go. I got me some mercury. Okay. Oh wait, that's what I have to do. I have to. There we go. And then pull. We're on our way, guys. Okay. Come on. There we go. The nice thing about the defense in this game, like blocking, it blocks from all sides, if I remember. Let's see, can I? Yeah. So yeah, I do like games like this because they actually use the remote like well. Because a lot of Wii games, they try to do something with the remote, but a lot of times they don't. It's just a regular controller. But this, they actually like integrate everything about the remote into the gameplay. Even better is that and you can do this interesting trick, and then come on. Oh, this wasn't what I was trying to do, but it still works. Another cool feature is you can aim at different parts of the body. You can see the chain filling up, and then bam. So when you use the chain and you can do certain things with it, which actually increase the damage. It's really cool. Let's aim for the legs this time. A large bone. I said it before I thought about it. Ugh. I literally said that before thinking about it. Ugh. Good grief. My job tomorrow is to guard the scholars, keep those wasps from attacking them, and lead them to the nest so that they can investigate it. Ooh. Bees. My god. By observing the wasps, the scholars have come to the conclusion that there must be something important in the nest. Our objective is to ascertain what it is. What is it? But this is no easy matter. Those wasps that swarm near the nest could prove deadly. Oh my gosh. I asked one of the scholars whether it was really worth the risk. I don't like wasps, man. They ain't cool. They go from 0 to 100 real quick. He told me that any advance in research could help our land, and that we have to go on. Knowledge can change the world, he said. The look in his eyes was the same one you see on the battlefield. Huh. He must really have it in for those wasps. Okay. Books. So this is another feature in the game. And I guess I have to, yeah, maybe here's better. There we go. And I can equip stuff now. Yes. Okay. Bag. Okay. Warrior amulet. Equip. This is very similar to like Resident Evil 4 in how you equip things. So you see, it's like the Atachi case from 4. So you can rotate it and all that stuff, all that jazz. Yep. So even getting better armor and stuff, you have to equip. You have to, equip them in that case. And of course, you can get it an even bigger one. So you can equip more stuff. Ooh, checkpoint. That can't be good. And then, doop. Oh. There we go. Then, come on. And yep. I don't know what the strange grains do in this game, but it just keeps showing up. So I'm guessing I have to do something with them. Come on. Ugh. I also do kind of like that healing. You have to be careful how you do it because you can leave yourself open, which is, very realistic, I guess. You can hold the attack for longer and ooh, okay. Come on. Let's pull this out. There we go. Dripping flesh. So these doors, you can only open them on a new game plus. Pretty much after beating the last boss. I don't know if it can be any last boss or it has to be the true last boss. But essentially, yeah, you just beat the game, you get the key. Oh, very cool. So yeah. pretty much go in there, you find this interesting stuff that actually further the story. So there's little things that kind of go unanswered in the main game. And you also find weapons or stuff for weapons. And some upgradey things. Which is cool. I think you should have New Game Plus stuff like that. It's gone. So I need to still keep an eye out for that timer. There we go. I think you can actually just go through this tower once and then just get the whole thing done, if I remember correctly. Which is one. Alright. Be useful. Crystal clear water gushes from the fountain. Drinking it is sure to be soothing. Alright. There's no need to drink any water at the moment. I want some water. Do I have water on me? Yeah. I'll get some water after this fight. Oh. Plant food. When I heard we were going to be researching plants, I went and got my old tools for the garden. But they've been no use to me. This is no normal plant. The fact that it is mobile as it hunts for prey means it can't be thought of as a plant in the strict sense. The way in which it gulps at any prey offered it reminds one of nothing so much as a starving beast. After eating, it becomes calm, like our pet dog. Its solitary plant-like feature is that it gets sluggish at night. Like other plants, it needs sunlight. There is so much that remains to be discovered. Let our research secure a place in the annuals of botanical study. Neat. I wonder if that's going to be useful. Well, let's keep going. So far, I don't know. The game's pretty straightforward, right? It's not, I mean, it's not easy, but it's not, and then oop. There we go. Oh. Then yeah. I feel like those plants might be an issue later, but I can't remember why. Damn it. I forgot about that. What does the Dawn Chorus do? You know, I don't think I've actually used it before. I don't remember using it in the original game. I mean, not in the original game, I mean like last time I was playing this. Which is over 10 years ago, by the way. The sealing chain keeps the doors to the chamber of the masters locked, making sure the mighty beast cannot run amok. This is no ordinary chain, and it was made using special techniques only our people understand. No matter how hard you try, you cannot destroy it. One end of the chain is fastened to the door of the master's chamber, while the other is connected to the floor of each tower. To release the chain, it is necessary to smash this point of connection. For safety's sake, the rooms where the ceiling chains connections are housed are distributed throughout the towers and are accessed via sealed doors. The army have the keys for these chambers, but in fact you can also use our chain to grab the handle and open them. The army promised to give our people another chance, but who really knows if they can really be trusted? That is why we have made sure we can seal away the masters if we need to. So pretty much you go through the game and you see all these chains that sort of pop up whilst you're playing. See? You need them for certain stuff. Okay. So I guess they more or less lead to where the boss is. The door is chained shut. There must be a way to open it. So, you know, in Zelda, you pretty much have to find a boss key and stuff. So it's kind of the same thing. So before you fight each master, you have to find like a way to open the door. We observe the shining section on the forehead of the specimen number 87. A piece of master flesh had formed. We have completed work on the master of the treetop tower. The master flesh is the mysterious source of the master. Our ultimate purpose is to harness this power and use it as a weapon. But just what is that blue-green growth that formed at the same time as the master flesh? It is very soft when compared to the other parts of the body. It is exposed wherever the master exerts force, so it's likely to be connected to the master flesh. Could this be an organ for enhancing strength? There is so much to learn, and I look forward to finding out more. And then we pick this up. Okay. So, let's check the time. Okay. We've got a bit of time left. We have been ordered to completely remove the thorns for the tower, but these roses are not the common or garden thorns you are all familiar with. These thorns are tenacious and must be tackled with swords, but bear in mind that the stalk with the flower, known as the mother plant, is another story. Its structure is much more flexible than the thorns around it, so if you strike it a number of times with your blade, it will wither. The mother plant is the important one to deal with, but it is very sensitive and can detect potential threats. If you get too close to the mother plant or touch the roses around it, it will disappear underground. You need to somehow grab hold of it and stop it moving. Take care of as you go about this perilous assignment. Okay. Alright, so let's try this. Can I just cut through it? Do I need to do something? What do I need to do? Maybe if I leave the room and come back? Oh, there you are. I guess I just need to chase it. Did it come back? Or... Come on. Let's do this quickly. Bind the locked doors of B and then okay. And then the Poe. Oh. Don't have time to screw around. It's a little bit like Majora's Mask a little bit because you've got kind of a timer. Let's leave that. Okay. Bind locked doors with B and then move it with... Okay. Yeah. That's it. You do this. An enormous chain is attached to the ground. If only it could be broken. All right. Oh, what's this guy's story? Oh, oh. Come on. And then double damage. Absolute daisy. Come on. Wait, is it not hurting him? Or it? Okay. No defense now? Ah, okay, that's scary. That's real scary. It's taking a while to go down. Maybe I'm aiming at the wrong spot. Cover chain. Bam. And then bam. And then bam. And then bam. Come on. Did I beat it? Three is full. Let's get rid of that now. So let's go all the way to the top again. Let's use this. There we go. Okay. Do. Many. Okay. What's this? What don't I need? Okay. Okay. So I've got that item. It allows me to go all the way back to the observatory. But I might not need it. We'll see. Cool design.
Deep within each one, master waits. Defeat these masters and return here with their flavor.
This is it. A master.
Okay, it's nothing I can target yet. Yep. Come on. Gotcha. Yeah, one of the annoying things is you need to you can't just go behind them when you're trying to get the chain um, into them, which makes sense. There we go. Later playthroughs this is a lot easier because the chain's longer, so you can do a lot more damage. So you can probably even just take it out in one hit if you get a chain in there. Okay, something's happening in the center. Don't have enough time to do that. Oh, wait. No, I do. There we go. Now it's vulnerable. And then I pull the chain. And then bam. And done. There's Zelda. The master has been defeated and the chain has regained some power. Level up, max health increase, strength increase, health restored. Alright. A readable note. So I'm gonna give that to Elena to translate for my. Let's see. Oh, just go straight to the observatory. Fair enough. I thought like, I don't know, I'd have to go all the way back. So you can see like it's purpley, the gauge. You don't want that. But it's not empty, so it's not too bad. Let's talk to her.
Well, well, if it isn't Aaron, you did well to make it back. And I take it you have returned from the 13 Towers with Master Flesh. Well then, serve it up to Elena without delay.
Okay. I'm gonna take a nap first. No. This is more important.
What's the matter? Navda said. She said this would keep happening to me until the curse was lifted.
Oh, by the way, pretty much whenever you're in the observatory, the gauge doesn't drop further, which is pretty nice. It doesn't make sense story-wise, but yeah, it's helpful.
I'm sorry, Aaron. I'm just a bit... You know... Thank you, Aaron. Don't do anything dangerous, though. I'd hate to see you get hurt.
Master Flesh.
I've got to eat it. come back, I see.
Please, pray to the gods of Ios. Ask them to bring the war to an end.
What was that?
I don't know why she said it that way. Of course I want to save my game. What was that meat she ate?
It was master flesh. Eating it will reverse the curse and rid her of that mark on her back.
What is master flesh?
Why, it's flesh you can only get from those great hulking beasts known as masters.
Is master flesh the cure?
Elena's
Okay.
going to have to eat 12 hunks of master flesh.
And if she does eat 12 pieces of master flesh, then the curse will be lifted?
That's about the size of it. So if you want to help Elena, bring her that master flesh.
And servant flesh?
I'm sure I told you this already. Servant flesh only halts the curse for a short time. After that, she will become a beast once more. To stop Elena becoming a monster, you're going to have to try to lift the curse. To do that, you'll have to bring her flesh from all 12 of the masters dwelling in the towers. Well, I'll be off now. If you want me, you know where I'll be. I'm sure you'll find me around. I won't be going too far.
So, I should try and sell the flesh to her. Hopefully this should be
I
fine.
don't know precisely why, but it seems that the door to the next tower is now open.
What a coinky dink.
Perhaps defeating a master exerts some kind of influence over the other towers. Have you ever heard tell of the natural laws of Ios? Oh well, don't worry about that now. All you need to know is that defeating the masters will open the path ahead.
Why are you helping us?
You've got some flesh going spare. I'll buy it off you.
Okay. I mean, I don't want it.
Well, let me see. I'll pay you this much. You've done well. I'm going to throw this in as well. Well, it looks like you have some reading material. I'll buy that off you if it's all right with you. For this kind of information, I'm prepared to pay you this much. I've got new items in stock.
Okay.
Here's what's in stock today.
Enhances the chain. What is the tactical menu? I actually don't remember.
That will cost you this much. Where'll you keep this purchase? Was there something else you wanted?
The tower.
The 13 towers are full of curious objects, but some are more curious than others. There are valuable items in each tower that only appear at certain times. For instance, there is a flower that only grows in the treetop tower. It only blossoms in the morning, and its bud is indistinguishable from other flowers. If that piques your interest, have a hunt for it. Was there something else you wanted? You're asking me if there are servant beasts in the next tower?
Seems like a dumb question.
I'm afraid there is no shortage of them. You look relieved. Oh, well, of course you want their flesh, don't you? It's a funny thing to actually want to bump into servant beasts. Was there something else you wanted?
Okay. I guess that's it for now.
Be sure to take this with you. You don't need to give me anything in return. We help each other out, you see.
What is this curse? From human to beast. Following the cataclysm, chilling rumors were rife throughout the realm. Few have seen anything with their own eyes, and few who could describe the symptoms. Some call it the beast's curse, claiming that eating the flesh of a certain creature would cure it. The strictures imposed by the way of Eos against the consumption of meat means that even suggesting it is strictly forbidden. This demands immediate investigation.
Farewell for now.
Funny enough, I believe Christianity started off that way too. That you couldn't just, you couldn't even, I think, well, obviously a super long time ago in the Bible, I think people couldn't eat meat at the time, but apparently food was kind of getting scarce, so then it became kind of common later to just eat meat. Beast flesh counters the curse. If the curse is left for too long, the victim will never be human again. Eating all master flesh is said to cure the curse. To conquer the curse, you need to stay positive. Yeah, that's right guys, you need to stay positive. That will fix everything. If Erin beside me, I won't let it beat me. Oh, she wrote it. Fair enough.
Was that a dream? It must have been.
Yeah, one of the weirder things about these Rainfall games, Xenoblade Chronicles, Last Story, and this game, all the voice acting is done by like British folks, which I'm not against. I mean, you get so used to hearing American voices coming out of everything, so it is nice to just have games where everyone just is British. The Dragon Quest games, mostly British voice acting.
miles away there.
So I guess from what I read, these games were probably planned to come out in Europe, possibly, and not North America. Which is kind of weird because I don't feel like RPGs do too well here. But I could be wrong. Request translation.
That book you've got is written in ancient Iosian. I should be able to read it. Would you like me to translate it for you?
If you would kindly.
I hope it'll be of use to you, Aaron.
After the incident.
We spend several days walking through the wasteland after the festival.
The incident.
There's no way we would have made it here without Mavda's help.
Yeah, it was nice of her to do what she's doing. I think if I give her the leather belt, which sounds very suspect when I say it that way.
Shall I put this strap onto your bag for you, Aaron?
Yeah, if you would.
It looks like a really tough one. I don't think it'll break, no matter how heavy your bag is. Now, I'll just put this here, and sew this on here, and cut off this part here. Done! I think you should be able to carry a bit more in your bag now.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not against it because it's part of the game, but it is odd that to get certain things in the game you need to give it to her, which sounds weird, even phrasing it that way. I think that's it for now. And oh, I forgot about this. So you can actually just change when you wake up. That makes sense. I have too much stuff on me though. Okay, well, maybe it's fine. Let's save. Oh, well, I'm down here now, so that's okay. So if we give these to, you know, she should be able to translate them. Also, I think it gives her something to do and not think about her current situation. So it's nice. A triad berry. Oh, there we go. I'm thinking of a good spot to start playing. So I think what would be good is if, well, I'll check with her first. I'll check with Elena. If I give her the translated stuff. Oh, wrong one. Not translate stuff. Stuff to translate for me.
Oh, sorry, Aaron. I was miles away there. So, this is what you want me to translate? All right, leave it to me.
And do I? Okay. Let's talk to her just briefly.
There is untapped potential in that chain I gave you. You aren't close to harnessing its full power. What should you do, you ask? Well, there's nothing quite like defeating a mighty foe. I'd say the Masters would make ideal opponents. That chain needs love and attention, you know. What do you need?
Okay, buy and sell
Here's
weapons.
what's in stock today.
Buy and sell stuff, I mean. Enhance the chain.
That will cost you this much.
Okay. I can't remember what this
You
does.
seem to be
This stuff is useful, but I can't remember why. I mean, some of them you have to give to Lena for one reason or another,
Was there
but I
something
can't
else you
remember what
wanted?
they actually do. Sell.
What do you want to sell me?
Okay.
Was there something else you wanted? Select the item you wish to create.
What a strange game. Okay.
Was there something else you wanted? Farewell.
I think there's other places to go in this building. I can't remember how you get there though. First, let's just do a little savey save. So I'll play this game for just a little longer.
Aaron, wait. Please. Promise me you'll be careful. Don't just leave without saying anything. Oh, wait. Hold out your hand. You know what this is? It's the vow of Ios. Come on, do it. Place your finger next to mine and promise.
I don't know why his hand is bandaged like that.
Wait! Oh, Aaron.
Oh, he's shy.
Please.
He's shy. He's a shy child. Okay. Some of this I can't remember how you get the health longer. Alright. We'll just figure it as it go. Base. Oh, okay. Goof and the chains are huge. Must be harder to fall off them. Ugh. Sorry about that. Oh, I remember this place. It's all coming back to me. And now there's two chains. Two chains. Two chains. And yeah, another red door can't open until New Game Plus. you have a blade now. Look at you, big boy. Big boy. Alright, alright. My bad angle. Where's your sword now? Oh, there it is. Come on. Come on. Oh. Sorry. The laptop's kind of blocking the Can I do anything interesting on that? Come on. Oh. Okay. I don't know what having that sword does, but I failed. Using the transport lifts, keep pulling the lever in order to ascend. Release the lever and you will descend, following a brief pause. Please ensure that no ore falls from the lifts. Damn there. So sleepy. Okay, here we go. Oh, did I do it wrong? Can I climb up there? Okay, there we go. And then check in here. Okay. A good thing to do in this game, maybe between sessions, is to just save up a lot of money so that we can get better stuff. So it's oh, okay, whoa, alright. Let's try going for the head this time. Beast Fang. That's kind of useful. Maybe. A geological report on Sheer Drop Spire. This tower boasts two key geological features: ore deposits. There is a rich supply of all manner of ores within the structure of the tower. Clay layers. Pale porous clay is found throughout the tower. For effective mining, it would be ideal to develop mines centered around the ore deposits. More research is needed into the unknown ore found in the tower. That's wonderful. That's going to help somehow, I'm sure. Deposit 1. Golden ore. Strike this fragile ore and it will fragment into sharp shards. Another property of this ore is that it seems often jut out of the wall. If you wait for some time, new ore will appear to replace new ore will appear to new ore will appear to replace ore that has been destroyed. Or not. That's terrible. I feel awful. This ore is in plentiful supply. Research is now on the way into the most productive ways to use it. Very nice. I don't know how to hit it though. Okay, I'll do what the game says. Here we go. Okay, we got 2 here, so 1. Oh, come on. Ugh. 2. A 3. Tough pelt might be useful. Come on, just let me hit it. Today is Friday, isn't it? Usually, I don't usually play games on Friday. Usually early in the week. So, if I play this game again, it won't be on a Friday. It will be maybe on a Wednesday or Thursday or something. But I did want to try this out and see if it'll be able to be good streaming material. So far there's no technical hiccups, so it's not too bad. So yeah, I'll try and play this one. I'll play this another time. Come on. Maybe I just strike it. It's not working. That's what that does. Okay. Fair enough. I'm gonna finish shortly and then call it a day because I feel rather sleepy at the moment. Oh wow. Come on. And then bam. I don't know how some of these creatures just have money on them, but I ain't gonna complain. Some dryad would be good. That's too low. Medicine. Uh, so it's just the laptop is blocking it. There we go. Okay, so I guess one of the chains is here. Alright. How do I progress from here? I just drop? I guess so. Alright. Guess if I have to backtrack. That's how you level up. I guess you just do enough damage. Come on. There we go. Bodily fluid. Ooh. That sounds nasty. It's down this way. Oh. It's a war. How did I do that? I can't remember. Oh. There we go. How do I get to that side? Maybe it doesn't matter for now. No. Oh, sometimes it does
I do
this.
hope you're all right, Aaron. Of course he is. He's as tough as they come.
I don't know how to get to that side. Is there a jump? There's no jump. There is no jump. Okay, maybe. Oh, let's check up here. Okay, that's not gonna work. Hmm. You know what I'll do? I'll probably just head back. Then I'll call it a day. I could always come here and backtrack, so not missing out on anything. I will probably try and advance this a little bit, not story-wise, but just saving money, collecting stuff. Ammo. And then we got, oh, come on. Also, I have too many items on me, so it's probably a good idea to go back. To the observatory. She gets work done whilst I'm gone. That's nice.
Thank Ios. I was worried.
Up there.
Here's that thing you asked me to translate. I hope there's something useful in there. What's this sheer drop spire like, Harry? I'm picturing these high, intimidating walls. Stones that shoot out of the ground, as though they were alive. It takes hundreds of years for rock to fall. Those towers are something else.
I remember there was like this weird promotion for this game. To do with like, you know, I think it was like a Valentine's Day thing because you're given these kind of hearts to her. I guess. I just remember just now.
I've got to eat it, haven't I? I'm going to write down all that has happened. I hope that will help you, Aaron. If I get carried away and write too much, I hope that you'll forgive me.
I should give her another one, just to be safe. I can't. Alright. Maybe I don't need to anyway. Because I'm almost done with the dungeon anyway.
You've got some flesh growing spare? Well, let me see. Well, I'll buy that off you. For this kind of what can I do for you? Farewell.
Oh, it's level 4 now. Oh, that's a big jump. Okay, I'll read this one and I'll save and then call it a day. As this endless war raged on and the famine spread, I sunk deeper into despair. I felt helpless and could not do no more than pray that those who were starving would find enough food to eat. How futile it all seemed, as the army's pitiless campaigns ground on. The innocent were slain, young and old. How could this be happening? I cursed my impotence and craved the power to change this world. That's why I chose to become a vessel and try to bring peace to this war-torn land. Good on impotent people for trying to fix things, I guess. Let me pick this up because I know I'm going to forget. How are you all? I'm so sorry for the worry I have caused you. I am still in a state of confusion and don't know what to tell you about all that has happened. For the time being, we must stay here. When we return, I will explain everything. Please do not worry about me. I swear that Aaron and I will return. Aaron and I are together. Making a life with the man I love makes me feel excited about the future. but marry. She gonna get angry at Reddit.
Oh, sorry, Aaron. I was miles away there. Don't do anything stupid out there, alright? Come back here if it gets too dangerous.
Okay. Yep, I'll save and call it a day. Thanks for watching. And yeah, I'll try and do this earlier in the week. Because generally nowadays I just try to stream on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I feel like those days are a lot easier for me, especially since I have to wake up early on the weekends to do stuff. And yeah, I don't know where to squeeze this particular game in. Maybe instead of Space Runner 5, I'll play this instead. Space Runner 5 is still coming out on the YouTube channel eventually. I just need to finish working on the thumbnail and then bam. But yeah, aside from that, thanks for watching. Thanks for the follows. I'm even surprised I got to 15 followers this quickly. And yeah, let's push it further. Let's get up to 20. And if I get to 20, who knows? I should probably try and set goals. But I can't think of any goals at the moment that might be interesting for folks. Maybe one day I'll do a face review. That seems to be really popular. But yeah. But for now, yeah, just, I would appreciate it. And let's get here. So yeah, I'm really bad at this. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll try to just sorry, I'm really bad at this. Yes, so I'll try and play this game next week, so look forward to that. And next week we've got Samurai Showdown. Maybe make my next command mission, Neo 2. But maybe there might be Ultra Street Fighter 4 as well. So we'll see. Oh, and Asura's Wrath. Can't forget about that. But yeah, look forward to all of that soon. And thank you for your patience. And take care, everyone. Sleep well or have a nice day. Bye-bye.